Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Monday, June 10th, 2024, post SmackDown week. Let's see what's going on this morning. Over at Kitco, we have gold up 14.20 at 2,307.80, and silver up 65 cents at 29.78. Can we recapture the flag at 30? Well, let's look for clues to the puzzle. We have got the gold-silver ratio at 77.39. The 10-year yield up quite a bit at 4.461, threatening to go back up to that 4.5 handle. And the Dixie to 105.20, up almost 1/3% to 105.20. So 10-year and U.S. dollar strengthening, but gold and silver bucking the trend. The inverse trend, because that SmackDown was pretty overdone in my opinion. Can copper come back and give us a clue as to industrial metals? And we have got copper, pardon me, up 5.7 cents, trying to bounce off that 4.5 level and move back into its bullish zone. In the pre-market, we have got the Fear Greed Index at neutral at 45. The Dow down 21, the S&P down 1.75, NASDAQ down 5.25. So we've got a lot of data coming out this week. CPI, PPI, FOMC. So it's going to be a very hectic week, probably pretty volatile, but gold and silver threatening to rebound here for those of you that are buying. Let's see where the best deals are anywhere on the internet. The site is updated, and the site I'm talking about is bestsilvergolddeals.com. Get over there and subscribe to with over 500 people that are getting my alerts. We had alerts for the Silver Eagle and the Silver Maple Leaf this morning over at Costco. Pretty good deal if you have the Executive Club membership. While you're thinking about it, if you enjoy these videos, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Okay, and of course you can always talk to us in the chat room, talk to some of the old-timers there if you have any questions. All right, and 1/10 Gold Eagle this morning is 262.75 at Bold Precious Metals. Best price on a 1/10 maple is still this cute little maple in card, 253.64 at bullion exchanges. And of course, we'll try to beat these prices on eBay and other places later. 1/10 Britannia at Liberty, 250.36, good price there. And 1/10 Philharmonic at Monument Metals at 258.60. All right, moving up to the quarter ounce Britannia at Liberty, 619.86. 1/10 Gold Eagle at Bold, 627.56. 1/4 Maple at Bullion Exchanges, 602.02. Those are 1/4, not the metric system. Those are the older pandas for you panda collectors out there. 1/2 Gold Eagle at Bullion Exchanges, 1,215.95. Will Costco ever bring its gold deals back? I don't know. Maybe they're losing money now. All right, SD Bullion has a Buffalo, good price at 2,396.30. And we have got a 1-ounce maple at 2,341.79 at Bullion Exchanges. A 1-ounce Britannia is out of stock at Bullion Exchanges. A Krugerrand, which is usually your cheapest of your sovereign gold coins, foreign gold coins, 2,347.99. If you're buying foreign gold, you may want to consider just getting the cheapest foreign gold. Often the LCS will not give you any more for a Philharmonic or a Britannia than they will for a Krugerrand, so consider that. We have a 30-gram Panda in slab, 2,543. What? Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake right there. Okay, I will get rid of that. All right, we've got a 1-ounce gold Libertad at JM Bullion at 2,006. 54.72 for your gold Libertad collectors. Don't stack them, but you collectors sure collect them. We can get a 100 Corona at APMEX at 2289.66. Very cool coin at a cool price. And a 50 peso, which is over an ounce of silver, 2795.01 at Provident. I don't like the fact that it says varied condition, so consider that before you buy that. And the 20 franc, which is the Helvetia or the Napoleon or the Rooster, 432.74. Great price on 20 franc right there. They must be having trouble selling them. Okay, I still like this golden assay. About $7 more than the cheapest one out there, but 2,362.35 for a very interesting gold dragon bar, if you like that. In the Platinum Eagle category, I think platinum is bouncing as well, but 1,132.52 for at Bold Precious Metals for a collectible Platinum Eagle. It's the BU Eagles that are collectible. The proof's not quite as much, but general platinum coins you can get as cheap as 1,081.69. You can find some cheaper ones, but I actually like this for about $7 more. Okay, and a platinum bar can be had for 1,059 at SD Bullion. A palladium bar can be had at Monument Metals for 1,033. I think you could actually buy those here. I am not giving up on platinum and palladium or the car story. Electric cars are not quite what they used to be, but the hybrid is turning out to be the winner in the auto race. And you may want to go with platinum or palladium, but I don't think the story is over for platinum and palladium. All right, 1 ounce silver eagle at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube at Hero, 35.30 for a silver eagle, but cheaper than that on Costco, even if you only have the 2%, a 2% credit card, no executive card. What is going on here? Stuff is selling out this morning. I think because the price is popping, maybe people are jumping on the sales. I just updated this over the last hour. All right, let's see what's going on with U.S. Mint production today in the Silver Eagle category, and we don't have June numbers. Let's see, we have May numbers at 1,748,000. No change in Silver Eagle production. They have slowed down a little bit. I've got my green light on. I'm not giving up here. We are under 30, but I don't think for a minute that we're going a lot lower. So I think your upside is much higher than your downside. All right, we've got one maple at spot at Bullion Exchanges. Remainder of the tube at Bullion Exchanges, 32.84. And that Costco deal is better after rebates. We've got a kangaroo, one at spot at Bullion Exchanges, and the remainder of the tube at Monument Metals, 33.89. I don't really like the kangaroos. They're kind of a crummy coin. The Britannias can be had at Hero at 32.13. Very nice. Philharmonics at Bullion Exchanges, 32.45. If you're looking for Libertads, they are 37.95, a little more expensive this morning. And there are various spot deals at Bullion Exchanges. Scoop them all up and then round up your cart with something else you want to get free shipping. Here are the two deals at Costco, but here are the Eagles, and they are in stock at $700. That's $35 a coin. Take 4% off, and you'd be in the 33s on Eagles if you like Costco. Similar deal on Maples, only cheaper. All right, nothing in the gold category this morning. Bullion Express has junk at spot. I don't know, will they have it forever? Boy, that is a great deal there. And various other bars at spot that you may want to consider, like this random design 10-ounce bar. Nice looking bars there, 316.70. And if you take advantage of that, there's a $10 discount code save BSGD. The Mama Baby Kangaroo is cheap. The Kazoo Bullion 3-ounce bar and your reward, if you want it, that's a $5 reward, can be had for $92.58. That is under 31. That is under 31 an ounce for that beautiful little kazoo bar. I like those a lot. Okay, and if you want to get a 10-ounce stacker at Scottsdale Mint, they are 339.62. But I have the chunky bar, I believe, is about the same price. I have that down in the picks of the day. A 100-ounce bar is 75 cents over spot at 3,072 at Bold. And this Valcambi Kilo is out of stock. Doggone it. I got to fix that. Okay, on eBay we can beat all these prices. Well, not all, but almost all these prices. So if you're looking for Eagle alternative, we can get the Eagles at who's the best seller at the best price. That's what we're looking for here. And I don't know. This guy was here the other day. Still here. Good feedback. Substantial feedback. 2015 mint tube. Very good. $700. 710 with shipping is going to put you at about 35 and change. So you'll be at the mid 34s on these eBay deals for if you don't want to shop at Costco. So nothing wrong with that. In the maple category, cheapest price is $7.97 divided by 25. Let's do the math. $7.97 divided by 25 times 0.97 if you have one of the two credit cards I recommend. Those two credit cards are the PayPal card or the American Express card. I'll show you the links down below. 30.92 for Maples this morning if you have a 3% off credit card. And you're going to be similar prices. So you're going to be in the $30 and change for any of the popular silver sovereign mint coins this morning. The junk, not as cheap as Bullion Express. If you're looking for Libertads, you can get a tube of Libertads for $9.43. You do the math. It'll probably be cheaper than that other deal. If you're looking for the cheapest kilo, this would be the place to buy it. There's a kilo, random kilo, for $1,011. With 3% off, you'd be at about $1,080 for a kilo. That's a pretty good price. And if you're looking for kilo kooks, cheapest kilo kook, $1,015, take your 3% off. Cheapest roll of kooks is going to be $703. That's going to be about $34 an ounce after rebates for the kilo kooks, sealed in a Perth mint tube. There is no higher quality coin anywhere. And if you're just buying weight, $31.38 for 100 silver rounds, a similar price on the tubes of 20. And you would take $100 off, you'd be about 30.38, about 60 cents over spot if you want to just pick up rounds. And if you want these Johnson Matthey bars, I do love them. Unfortunately, they're higher today, 327.64, but $9 off would put you at about 318 for a Johnson Math. This is really the best deal on a really nice bar. That's really a good deal. Okay, and 100-ounce bars are going to get pretty darn cheap here. Those are no good, but this bar here, I think this one's out of stock. Well, look at that. Oh, it's in stock. Oh, $50 shipping. $30.50 for that bar. But that's not to be ignored. Wow, that's $30.50. That would... No, that can't be right. What in the hell's going on here? $30.50 for this bar, decent feedback, decent seller. What did he do? He poured this in his garage? That looks vintage. Signed front. Signed front. I don't know. This is odd. This is odd and too cheap. I might have to buy this one. Somebody drilled it. Okay. There they go. They drilled it there. And let's see what he says about this bar because it's under spot. Very rare. EPMI, El Paso. Well, look at that. Look at that right there. Oh gosh, don't get me lost in the vintage bars. So there's a 100-ounce vintage bar for $30.50. You'd be at $29.50 after rebates. Wow. Okay, I don't know. That's pretty good there. $30.91 is the next best price for a larger dealer. I don't know. I like that bar for spot. Let's see. Okay, what else we got here? Sorry, I got distracted. You know I love vintage silver. 6.95 for a roll of BU peace dollars. You could buy that all day long. And in the gold category, cheapest 1/10 gold is going to be, that's a 1/20th there, is going to be the Great Britain Britannia 255, $7 off. It puts you at 248 on a gold Britannia, and then you can go up to the Gold Eagle. It's just going to be cheaper than the other dealer listings. Let's go right to the 1 ounce gold. What is the cheapest you can get 1 ounce gold for this morning? There's that Krugerrand 23.79 from BGASC. And I hope that's BU. Check that listing if you buy this, but you're going to get $75 off. You're going to be at 2,300. You're going to be at spot on that Krugerrand. Very nice. If you have a 3% credit card. Okay, let's move on. I won't go through the commemoratives or the 20 franc. Here is a pre-33 gold if you're looking for that. 23.30 for a St. Gaudens. That is jewelry grade. Do not buy that. And I like AU personally. That's the one I would buy. 2356. Going to be about 22.75 for a St. Gaudens double eagle. Gold's pretty cheap here. 1 ounce gold Libertad, 26.39 in the 25s. That's the place to buy your Libertads this morning. If you're looking for copper, that sale is over, but it was going for about $110 for $50 face. There's another copper deal down below. I'll show you that. Here's a platinum noble for 1,081, about 1,050 after rebates. That's a good deal as well. Haven't looked at palladium eagles for a while. 1,200. Here's one you could bid on. Maybe you get that cheap if you still believe in palladium. Here's stuff. 10-ounce bars. 329. 329. So take $1 off, you'd be at about 319. Oh, these are vintage bars. Very interesting. Very interesting vintage bars. Very interesting. Oh, Georgia Analytic. Well, they got some good examples there of some nice bars. 330. Take 10 off, you'd be at 320. Wow, people are throwing out the silver this morning. I don't believe these lower prices are going to hold. I do not believe it. It's just my gut. All right, and stuff in my store. Let's see what's in my store. Pardon me while I pump for a minute here. Let's see, give you a good price on these Liberty Britannia silver medals. If you'd like one, ask me for a discount on any of these items. By clicking on the item and contact seller. This cube is beautiful, and here are various lots of poured silver and other bars that you may like. If you want the Zombux World set, I've got some of those going. You can pick those up here, or I understand that Provident Metals is out of the display boxes, but you can still get them on JM Bullion. Do not hesitate to get your display box if you're going to collect these sets. These display boxes go for 30, 40 bucks, but when they run out, they go for 100 bucks on eBay. Okay, and various other things that you may like. I think I will leave it there. Yeah, I poured some new stuff this morning. Yesterday I haven't stamped it yet, so I'll get some more of those silver guitar picks in the shop for those of you that want those. And here's the Sigma Verify, under $1,000. Now it's $919. You'd be under $900 for a Sigma Verifier if you need one of those. Various sponsors of the website to prepare and protect. Check everything here and get your Father's Day gifts right here. And these air rifles are nice for shooting little critters around your yard or just target practice, but they've got some very powerful air rifles there that could be very useful to you guys out on the farm. And don't forget about your grills. Rocky Boots has got sales going on all the time, and they are good boots. Filtration for your prepping needs, and very inexpensive technology for surveillance. in your home or in your car. I lost my place. Okay, here are the cards I recommend. The American Express card, if you have good credit, is a no-brainer. 3% off on eBay. Now, the way you do that, guys, don't jump right in and just pay with American Express. You set up a PayPal account. You default to the American Express card in your PayPal card account. That's how you get the 3% off on PayPal. But when you're shopping on Amazon or at the grocery store, you just get the 3%. There is like a $6,000 limit on that. So if you're planning on buying 100 ounces of gold, it won't work beyond that. Then you're going to want the PayPal card, which is unlimited 3% cash back on eBay. And that one you don't need to have great credit for. So let's keep going and let's go to the deals of the day. I like the chunky bar over at Scottsdale, getting more expensive by the minute. 332.13. You might be able to find that cheaper on eBay. For you copper fans out there, and I would not stack it this way personally, I'd get copper pennies and I would penny roll hunt. I mean, every penny you find that's pre-83 is worth like 3 cents. So why not get them, for par. But if you're stacking copper or you're giving away copper, very cool rounds here. I've actually bought this deal before. You don't want to buy one at $1.79, but you get 100 of these for $1.39. That is not a bad price for some really nice copper. For you eBay sellers, I like to, you may want to give one of these away with a listing. That's a good deal there if you want to buy 100 of them. Just fun and good to give out. Give one of those to your kids. They'll love you forever. Or stack them if you want. The Germania deal is still one of the best deals on the internet, and now it's more expensive. But 1 ounce Germania bars, 32.24. And I believe they have all the Germania bars there at JM Bullion if you want to get the full set. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the other bars. Let's see what the cast bar is going for. I think silver is popping back up to 340.30 on bold precious metals, upscale bar right there. And the Engelhard random year is in stock at 3,082. Get you maybe a waffle back. Maybe you'll get lucky. Let's see, I haven't done the Coke bars for a while, and the Coke bars are 170.05 on Walmart, but use your Walmart credit card, get 5% off on those. The 1 ounce Luna is still for sale, $34.92. If you get that, don't forget the capsules. Here's a link right here. And, okay, British Gold, anything good on British Gold? Sovereign Gold, $5.61. Very nice, very nice. If you like sovereign gold, it is hard to sell, but I think generally you'll get foreign gold purchase prices when you sell, sovereigns, but, not that many collectors of sovereigns in the United States. Okay, in the 1 ounce category, the PAMP is 31.79, and that's an interesting buffalo. But if you just want to get 20 at spot, they are out of stock. Doggone it. Okay. And Sunshine Mint rounds are $624.40 for a nice upscale. You've got the precious metal verifier there on those. Will the LCS give you more for those? Probably not. But $624.40 puts you at $31.12 for Sunshine Mint rounds. Okay, not bad. Steamboat Willie is $31.33 at Hero Bullion. That is not authorized by Disney. Okay, we've got 1 ounce rounds at bullion.com, $31.44. I think I showed you those. At Kazoo Bullion, you can get the buffalo as cheap as $31.30. Buy a tube, $31.20. Kazoo is up and running again, so good outfit. And Geronimo in a tube of 20 can be had for $31.25 each. Okay, and I won't go through the rest. Be subscribed to all 3 of these dealers on YouTube. They're LCSs that have YouTube coin YouTube channels, and they're having deals all the time. You're probably going to get a better deal on bullion and sometimes on gold as well. And their buyback prices can be okay as well, probably better than JM Bullion's buyback prices. Somebody told me yesterday that coin huskers will send, if you want to sell to them, will send you a FedEx label, and I presume it's an insured FedEx label. That's a done deal right there. If he pays more than JM Bullion, then, who also will send you a label for a fee and it's insured, then you have a way to send your metals to a dealer in an insured fashion. That's important, I think. Vermilion does not do that, so when you send your metals to them, you have risk of loss. All right, I really appreciate it if you support my work here. And for you guys that like what I'm doing here at no cost to you whatsoever, I'm not sponsored by any bullion dealers, so I can be agnostic about where we shop. Please get over to newretirement.com and check out their free trial to plan your retirement. Even if you're 40, it's a good idea. And thank you for the cups of coffee, guys. I do appreciate that as a reward for my work. And I'm about 2 hours into this project this morning, and every morning that metals are trading, don't forget the spot deals and the Walmart card 5% cash back, Quicksilver with the 1.5 back, and the 4% kickers, and also links to what they pay for silver and gold. And then get over to the chat room and see what's going on there. Okay, is it gloom and doom, or is it happiness and happy dances? It is pop another bottle for big traders. Reefer Gill, I'm sorry I've been calling you Reefer Girl. Reefer Gill says, anyone else have a display case? Yeah, I have a lot of display cases, but I will tell you, I got stuff like this. I bought stuff like this. I've hung stuff like this in my home. When I was first stacking, I was so proud of my silver, my collections, my slabbed koalas. I put them on the wall, and then I realized, hey, Louie, you're a friggin' idiot. You don't want to advertise your stuff. Now, if nobody ever comes in your home and your kids don't have, dumbbell teenage friends, or your in-laws, your sleazy brother-in-law isn't walking around your house, okay, advertise all the silver you have right on the wall. But if you have anyone coming in your house to do anything, a plumber, an electrician, a house cleaner, a gardener using your bathroom, and again, relatives, neighbors, and young people that are broke. Okay, young people are broke as hell. You do not want to put an advertisement for your silver collection on the wall. Believe me, I've been there, I've done that, and I completely understand what you're talking about. You want to show off. Hey, show off here. This is the way to do it. Post your happiest little pictures here and put them on the website for other people to see, or post them on Instagram if you've got a secret, username and you're not advertising yourself on Instagram. But don't put it on your wall. That's just my advice. Okay, I'm going to get out of here for you guys, and we'll go back over to Kitco. Let's see what's up. Are we going to get up or down or all around? Gold has recaptured 2,300. And silver is up 65 cents, wants to make a move to 30. I think silver is the buy, but gold is very cheap as well. But I actually think gold has more downside risk than silver here. If China has stopped buying, and I don't necessarily believe they have, and I don't think India has, but I think gold may have a little more downside here. I think silver is waiting for the industrials to catch fire again. And again, we have CPI, PPI, FOMC, a lot of activity this week. And metals sometimes rally into that news. What happens after is up on the the fundamental, based on the fundamentals. But if you weren't buying over the weekend, I guess you're sorry this morning. Let's see if it holds or if it reverses. We have reasons for it to reverse with the 10-year higher and the Dixie higher, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I think you can buy in here. Green light is on. Let me know what you're doing and give me a thumbs up and a subscription, please. And I'll see you tomorrow. Louie out.